All right, here we go from the left hash. 44 yards out to tie the game. Koo from 44. It is wide to the right. No good.
It's safe to say that it's been a while since I did an NFL-related episode because we waited several months for this. And now that the NFL season is back in full swing, let's get right into this. Today, I'm going to talk about Younghoe Koo, the now former Atlanta Falcons kicker who was just released after 6 years with the team. Younghoe Koo's tenure with the Atlanta Falcons has come to an end as he was released following the signing of Parker Romo after 6 years with Atlanta. Koo made his presence known in 2019 following the release of veteran Matt Bryant, and it didn't take Koo long enough to get the fan base over and become a household name with the Atlanta Falcons in a short amount of time. Right from his very first game with the Falcons, he's been one of the NFL's most accurate kickers, where Koo is usually ranked in the top 5 consistently. But since last season, his production diminished as he would rack up missed kicks to win crucial games, including this season's Week 1 opener against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. As Koo would depart Atlanta with the legacy of kicking points, with how the way things are going down with the Atlanta Falcons and the organization with players, as well as the fan base, the Atlanta Falcons did not deserve Younghoe Koo at all. For the last 5 years, to be exact, Koo was mainly used as a safety vessel for points on the board because the offense can't seem to score in the red zone with touchdowns. In every game, the Falcons will find themselves in situations where they have to get in the red zone to keep themselves in games where they need to score a touchdown. But for many reasons other than one, they can't. Opposing defenses will force 3 and outs in the red zone, and that's where they turn to Koo as a leg up to get some points on the board, just so the Falcons can have some points on the board other than having 0. And Koo shouldn't have been going out there on the field every single game to kick field goals consistently because the offense can't score a touchdown. This is exactly how the Atlanta Falcons did Matt Bryant, and Bryant had to hang them up because he pulled a muscle in his kicking leg after a game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 2018, kicking one of the longest field goals he made in that game. To date, for over 6 years, Younghoe Koo accounted for a total of 700 points kicking. That is massive, isn't it? That's the extra points after the offensive score, along with the solo 3-point field goals, by which those points make up for every single scoring loss on the Falcons offense. He's ranked 3rd in franchise history behind Matt Bryant as well as the legendary Morton Anderson. Koo's longest field goal came off a win against their NFC South rival, the New Orleans Saints, last year in 2024 when he hit a 58-yarder with 2 seconds left on the clock to win the game 26-24. Before being signed to Atlanta, he kicked for the LA Chargers. He was on the practice squad from the New England Patriots, as well as the Atlanta Legends from now defunct Alliance of American Football organization, the organization that was active during the 2018-2019 season after Super Bowl 53 that was held in Atlanta respectively. Before I go, I'll say this. Younghoe Koo is a perfect example of over-reliance, as the Falcons used him, and to be honest, abused him, until he was no good. Then his kicks end up being no good, whether wide left or wide right. You can't use a kicker to keep you in games consistently when offenses have ample opportunities to get on the board with touchdowns. The Falcons' offense heavily relied on Koo to master the reasoning of being anemic at scoring touchdowns when the team need more than 3 points to catch up with their opponents. Koo is and was tired. Really tired at that. Koo was really tired of carrying the Atlanta Falcons on his back for the last 6 years. Hopefully this will not happen to Parker Romo. I wish Koo nothing but the absolute best, because the Atlanta Falcons did not deserve this guy at all at any capacity. Just like they didn't deserve Matt Ryan, Julio Jones, Roddy White, Grady Jarrett, the list just goes on and on. The release of Younghoe Koo will force the Atlanta Falcons' offensive hand at delivering at the best moment possible when they need to win games. Nothing else. I bet you in 48 hours, leading into Week 3's Sunday's games, or maybe afterwards, that Younghoe Koo is going to be picked up by a team that desperately needs a kicker. He didn't lose his touch. He's just tired, that's all. And his legs are tired, and he needs to rehab those legs, and he can get right back in the saddle at things again when he is ready. The Atlanta Falcons ignored the signs of injury of Younghoe Koo, and they used him to death. That's exactly what the Atlanta Falcons did. Thank you for this NFL edition of the Eli Speaks Show. Let me know what you guys think about my take about Younghoe Koo being released and why I believe that the Atlanta Falcons did not deserve him. Let me know what you guys think about this. And as always, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and thanks for listening.